Hey guys, we are going to be starting a new unit in Fundations, Unit 11. I attached our new unit letter in today's email so you can take a peek at it as well as your parents. We will be moving on to contractions. And as you can see right here on my screen, contractions are shortened forms of words. And this should be a fairly simple unit. You've most likely heard about contractions before, but if not, you will know. All right, I'm going to take out a syllable frame and I'm going to attempt to spell does. Let's see, getting better at this. Ooh, not bad. Then I'm going to build another word with tile frames. All right, so I have does on my syllable frames, and next to it I use the standard sound cards to build the word not. What do I have right here? Read it out loud. Does not. Very good. Can you use does not in a sentence? Does not in a sentence. I'll give you a couple seconds to think about and say and use does not in a sentence. All right, I will share my sentence. Lola does not like being cold. Lola does not like being cold. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to push these together. Oh, it's letting me go on top today. It normally doesn't. I'm going to push them together though. Squeeze them together, and I'm going to take that out. Put that one there. I took the O out and I smushed those two words together. What do I do? Well, you guys put an apostrophe. You put an apostrophe. Okay. So now we have doesn't. This is now the word doesn't. Sometimes it sounds better to put these two words together. It's easier and quicker to say when it is shortened. Like, Lola does not like being cold. Sounds fine, totally fine, but it's quicker to say Lola doesn't like being cold. Okay, so the O was replaced with an apostrophe, and there is no vowel sound. All right, so it's just the nt, doesn't. Okay, so it's N, apostrophe T, instead of, not. Okay, so we replace the O with our apostrophe. Okay, so when a word is shortened like this, not into this, it is a contraction. Okay, so you possibly have seen some other contractions before. So I'm going to start with this word right here, should. And I want it to say should not. Should not would be the long form, but we just learned that we could change does not into doesn't. And now we could change should not into shouldn't. And remember that O, let's see, is being replaced with the apostrophe. Okay, the O is being replaced. Now let's practice another one. Could. I want to start with could. Then I want to have two words. Could not. That would be the long form, right? Could not. And then let's make a contraction. Let's take away our vowel in not and replace it with an apostrophe. Couldn't. And I remember that this is called an apostrophe because it starts with the letter A, and I think of air apostrophe. Air apostrophe, and a comma is on the ground. Okay. All right, so now let's do one more. Would not. Then I'm going to take out the vowel in not and replace it with the apostrophe. Good job. When you make a contraction with the word not, the O is replaced with an apostrophe. Okay? The O is replaced with an apostrophe. Now I'm going to clear my board, and now we are going to work on contractions with the word is. So I'm going to put all of my tiles back. And I'm going to, actually, let's see, since it was working, I'm going, actually, what? What, right? And I'm going to add is. What is? What is? All right, so we see that. What is, just like does not. Now I'm going to smush them together. And when we smush them, that I goes away. And I'm going to put this kind of higher up. And the I turns into an apostrophe. So we had what is, and now we have what's. So, for example, what is your name would be the long form, or what's your name would be the contraction or the shortened form of the word. All right? So, just like we just practiced before, I'm going to give you a word. Then we're going to write it out long form. And then we are going to smash it into a contraction. All right? So we have there. We have there is. And then we will make it into a contraction. Theirs. So we are replacing the I with the apostrophe. Okay, good job. Now let's practice another one. Here, 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 and then here is. Here is. Then let's do the short version. Here's. Replacing that I with an apostrophe for the shortened contraction version. All right. And we'll do one more. Who? Who? Who is? That's the long form. Now the contraction. Whose. Replace the I with an apostrophe. Whose. Who is. Whose. And last but not least, I want you to, when I write this out, I want you to think, what would this contraction be? This is the long form, but what would this contraction be? I want you to think. If you said doesn't, you are correct. Good job. So that is Fundations today, working with contractions using the word not and is. And remember, contractions are the shortened form of words. Good job, guys.